Well, what are we looking at now? What we're looking at now is internal vulnerabilities, right? So with internal vulnerabilities, we are going to grab your vulnerability data every 4 hours. And that data is available to all of our network defenders internal to Black Talon. And then we're typically exposing this data back to you either daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. That is an option that you would be able to select on your onboarding in terms of how often you want your data refreshed. You can also, let's just say you opt for monthly data refreshes of all your internal vulnerabilities, and your network defenders just spent the whole night crushing vulnerabilities and you want an updated report. You just click on update internal vulnerabilities, and within a couple hours, you'll have a full refresh of your data set. So what you're looking at here now is basically every single known and detected vulnerability in your environment. We offer extremely powerful filtering and searching capabilities. So you want to search by vulnerability or cyber risk exposure score, how many endpoints are impacted. You get the idea. You'd be able to filter that down to the point where, like, hey, if you have 1,000 computers, you'll be able to instantly find the 5 machines that have that risk. But I'm also going to show you another way of doing that. So if you want to take a look at vulnerability details, in this case, I clicked on the prior screen, the end of life obsolete software, Microsoft.NET version 6 detected. When I click on that, boom, it returns a list of every single endpoint that has that known vulnerability. So if your network defenders are needing to address this vulnerability, they instantly know which endpoints are impacted and can drive the patch or the remediation directly to the impacted machines. The next is the details on the vulnerability. So what happens a lot of times is these vulnerability scans tell you have a problem, and they may not often provide a good solution. So the second your network defender clicks on that little eye with a circle in the top left-hand corner here, right? The second they click on that, the the pop-up box will appear in the top right-hand corner, and it's going to show you what the solution is, what the impact is, and what the threat is. And what that does is that significantly reduces the amount of time and energy your network defenders have to invest to address the cyber risk. All right, so now we're into threats. As I alluded to before, if you are leveraging SentinelOne with us, we give you full transparency into what we're detecting, what we're stopping, average time to mitigate, was it marked benign, things like that. So really powerful data. And the other nice thing is you can start looking at this data by machine, by physical location, by operating system type, right? So you can start identifying things in your environment that are causing most of the problems. We know for a fact that sometimes either users or an endpoint have a higher frequency of malicious code for various reasons, right? Because someone is constantly doing just bad things on that endpoint, trying to install software, download things, visiting bad websites. So this gives you very clear visibility into some of those behaviors as well. This is your threat details. So if you click on something that we killed or marked benign, you have clear visibility into what it was, the name of the threat, the device that it was on, the path of the malware that we killed, etc. Right. So once again, transparency between all parties is so important.